The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the audio show.
Gentlemen, seriously, let's talk about it. Anthony does deserve to lose some money. He does. Being based on how he's moving right now, he deserves basically to lose a whole lot of money, way more than the 50% that Amber is asking for. Watch this. Let's go.
Oh, Chipotle. My son loves Chipotle. He eats the chicken tacos.
Oh, really? Speaking of your son, like, when you gonna let me meet him?
Why? Why are you gonna meet her son? You haven't even had a kiss from Denisha. You haven't touched Denisha at all. You don't get to second base. You're not even at first base. You're near any bases at all, but you're trying to meet her son. Why? Why would you want to meet her son? That's like so awkward.
Meet my son?
Yeah, I mean, I figure, come on now. My son's name is Kai. Your son's name is Kai. I think this is, meant to be.
Bro, you just met the chick, dog. Okay. You know what? I would have respected Anthony more if Anthony really and truly had tried to see exactly if he would get on a date with Denisha and he would talk to her and he would even try to get some front. But trying to say you're trying to meet her son is wild. That's extremely wild. To be trying to see if you can meet a woman's son just like that without anything else at all. And I'm glad Denisha has kind of pushed back on him as far as that is concerned.
That's cute. That's real cute. I don't play those type of games though.
What games am I playing?
We just met. Do you think I just bring anybody around my son?
I understand that. But I told you, I keep telling you, I'm not playing about you. I'm not just trying to get to know you. I'm trying to get to know everything about you, all aspects. I want to know where you're from, your family, everything. What are your hopes? What are your dreams? I'm that guy.
Slow, idiotic, easy to win over. So in other words, you're kind of getting the notion of where Anthony's going. In other words, Anthony basically is the type of guy that is trying to be so super nice or trying to be this super gallus guy, or as we would say, ladies man, that he is inclined to just, hey, I just got out of Amber's thing. Amber has me already on the hook and I'm now trying to see if I can get Delisha to just take whatever is left. Because that's basically what he's doing. Trying to go meet the woman's son and you want to know her hopes and her dreams. That's what you do on a date, sir. This is so much of a square move. You invite her out for a date. Like, why not just invite her out on a date, bro? Instead of doing all of this on the phone. It's like it's just puppy love for no reason at all. If you're going to invite her out on a date, invite her out on a date. You have money. Find a liquor spot or a place and say, you know what, I'm going to talk to this girl and see what she's about. But this that you're doing is just so much of a square.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? But that is a really, really big step. Like, that's very serious. And I take my household very seriously.
I understand that.
Well, like, if I was to do that, that would mean that I'm like, in a relationship. Like, we're serious.
That's funny. Because I wouldn't be talking about meeting your son or anything if I wasn't trying to be in a relationship. You think I just want to meet just anyone's son? No.
I would hope not.
That's what I'm saying as well too. I would want to just meet people's son just like that. I mean, our daughter or whomever it is that they have. I don't just want to be meeting your, kids just like that. In fact, I don't even know if we can work. Like Denisha is right to be pushing him back. She don't even know if you're even her type. She don't know exactly what you like. She don't know exactly nothing at all about you. Why would she want you to meet her son? Is this how Anthony planned to be out here having everybody meet him, son? Boy, I don't know. Anthony's extremely careless. Let me just say that he's extremely careless for pulling this type of move.
Absolutely not. I'm trying to meet your son, get to know you, and everything about you.
So get to know her first without the son, sir. I mean, you at least meet she and know her first, no? At least get her temperament. What if you don't like her? This is why this is bad, and this is why I'm glad Denisha is pushing back on him. Because let's just say you meet her and you meet her son. And then you get to engulfing the kids' them lives, right? And then you have to leave. Then what? Remember I was talking about that same thing? Amber fans, remember we spoke about this before and we talked about the whole idea of what Amber was doing with Kai, and we had an argument about it. Well, my stance is still the same. So at this point in time, Denisha should not allow Anthony to meet her son because they're not at that place yet. And besides, you don't know if you're serious yet. And besides, he's still a married man. In case you don't realize, Amber still says she's married.
Yeah. Well, you might want to go and eat on your food or something. Maybe you're a little hungry and it's affecting your brain. I don't know. But that's a stretch.
All right, we'll see. We'll see.
I appreciate it. You know, like, of course, I do come as a package. It sounds good, but I don't know about all that.
Well, like I said, you told me you had a son. I knew I was embarking on a package deal.
You think you can handle that package?
Absolutely.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If you could not manage a little baby David that was around, right? You're not going to be able to manage this kid for whatever it may be. No. Look here, Anthony. Man, can someone please give him Monila or Malcolm or Terrence or, Grow Up Large. Evan, can you guys please give Anthony, some play? Because clearly he doesn't have any play at all. Look, bro. If you're just trying to get some pum pum, make the play to get in some pum pum. But you don't need to meet the woman's son to get some pum pum. Trust me, you don't. You just don't. If that's what you're trying to do, and the person who keeps saying, well, only why you talk about pum pum because that's what he's trying to do. That's exactly what you're looking at. You're looking at a man who is extremely thirsty and is trying to get some pum pum. That's it. In layman terms, that's exactly what the man is trying to do. You want me to pretty it up for you? You want me to pretty it up for you? Okay, no, he's trying to make love. He's trying to have sex. That sound better? I'm just saying that's what he's trying to do. If that's what you're trying to do, then just go about the thing the natural way. You don't need to meet the woman's kid though. Come on now. If she was out in public and you saw him, fine. You have to meet him then and there. But if he's not out in public, you don't need to meet the woman's son.
If you say so.
I know so.
Bye, Anthony.
I'll see you later, Miss Denisha.
Oh, don't start. Don't start. Don't start.
All right, I'm sorry.
Oh, don't.
All right, so clearly this is going to be a thing. It seems like Denisha is the one and she's going to be Anthony's new love interest. Look, I like Denisha. I think she has, good bones to the character, and I think that they could go many different places with her. You can tell she's already rough, which is great. In other words, she already, feisty as to where she is a street girl. So all that playing that him do with Amber, he wouldn't be able to do this girl. However, he's still married, and I think that he should know that. I'm still married. Asking to meet a woman's son during this time is a little bit distasteful, if you ask me, but it goes to show who Anthony is at the end of the day. This is exactly why Amber is asking for 50%. This is why she's asking for 50% because what she sees is a man who is going to give away the money anyways. So might as well him give me the 50%. Give me a take, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.